the future of SAA subsidiary Mango Airlines hangs in the balance, with unions saying that the government, in fact, does not have any plans to revive the grounded airline. According to correspondence published in reports today, SAA and the Department of Public Enterprises have scoffed at plans by the business rescue practitioner to have the airline back in our skies next month. We are joined now by Mango Pilots Association Chairperson, Captain Jordan Butler, now to tell us more. Jordan, thank you very much for joining us. A lot of news on the possible demise of SAA Technical and now Mango Airlines as the Pilots Association. What do you know about the future of the airline and your jobs at Mango Airlines?
Good, Xolani, and thanks for having us. It's a very precarious situation. SAA board chairperson has come out and said they do not support the business rescue practitioners' plan for the restart of Mango, which was envisaged for December. Without that restart, Mango then essentially will become worthless. They don't believe that Mango can restart without a strategic equity partner. They basically want to keep Mango grounded, we believe, for strategic reasons and not in the true spirit of which this business rescue process should be approached. So at this stage, if Mango doesn't get operating soon, then it stands that 708 employees that exist will probably be retrenched. And this is what we've been saying was the DPE's and SAA's goal right from June when we took them to court to try and place Mango into business rescue itself. So they've appointed the business rescue practitioner, Mr. Sawyer, who's done a fantastic job. But now they don't want to go along with what his plans are and what his recommendations are. We need to find out the real reasons.
Jordan, let's just go back a little bit. A couple of months ago, when Mango Airlines was grounded, we remember the day. What were you hoping for, and what were you told by, Mango, management or SAA board as far as the future of the airline was concerned at the time?
We were basically told that they had already planned a whole business rescue, that we should trust them, and that they've got this restructure of Mango already sorted, and we must hand over our business rescue process to them originally embarked on. Unfortunately for us, we lost that court battle, and they took full control over the business rescue process. So they led us to believe that they wanted a restructured Mango. It's very interesting that the Takatso deal as proposed by SAA is still not got off the ground. And Takatso and SAA deal cannot exist as long as Mango's around. It's a pure fact the Competition Commission will have a great objection to it. So we only feel that this is a strategic move by the shareholders to once again get rid of Mango.
We remember a couple of months ago as well, 819 million rand being allocated to the airline through a special appropriation, move to assist the airline. That has not materialized. Has there been any response from Mango, as even us here at Newzroom Afrika have not succeeded to get any response from the airline?
At this stage, they've paid over 100 million rand from what we've been told by the business rescue practitioner, and that's gone for mainly salaries for the employees that hadn't received salaries and are still owed at least 7 months' worth of salary from this last year. The DPE is holding on tight to that 719 million rand that's still outstanding. And we are beginning to wonder whether they needed to recapitalize the SAA that is possible to pay over the money to Mango. The business rescue practitioner is pretty much hamstrung, and he can't fulfill his mandate as given by the department and the shareholder themselves. So employees are once again just left in the lurch with their futures very uncertain.
And Jordan, let's talk about when it comes to your income. What sort, you just spoke about being owed, an income for 7 months. What type of, income are you receiving? And what are your other colleagues going through right now? We've seen what has happened in other similar airlines that you compete against.
At this stage, we received the 50% salary for October without any more funding and release from the DPE and Treasury. That 790 million rand is just an illusion for us. So we don't know what's going to happen for November and Christmas period, December. So it's a very precarious situation. The business rescue practitioner was hoping to have his plan adopted next week, and the funding should flow, and we'd be able to restart operations, which would generate income, especially over the very lucrative December season and the holiday season. So we're basically being forced to miss this opportunity in the market by our shareholder, which we can't really understand why.
We apologize to our viewers for the quality of our sound there. But while I still have you, Jordan, let's talk about what we spoke about earlier, that there is someone to blame here for this particular failure. And if we don't see Mango Airlines back in our skies, someone is to blame. According to the Mango Airline Pilots Association, who is that person? Where does the buck stop?
The buck stops with the Minister of Public Enterprises, the Honourable Minister Pravin Gordhan. It remains to be seen how honourable he really is. In his address on the 11th of June regarding the Holtz-Katso consortium, he said he would not let the employees suffer. He would do right by the employees. So we're pretty much calling on Mr. Gordhan to do the honourable thing and live up to his title and do right by the employees. The buck stops with him.
And what's next for you right now? What are you going to do? We've seen your other colleagues at SAA Technical. They are actually saying they're going to challenge some of the retrenchments that have been handed out or are about to be handed out to some hundreds of employees. As the Association of Mango Pilots, what is your next move right now?
We're busy consulting with our legal experts as what we can possibly do legally. And we're going to have to take it from there. We only received this communication last night, so it's a very fresh in the water, so to speak. So our strategy will unfold in the week ahead. But we can't just let Mango disappear. We are also ourselves, South African Cabin Crew Association and NUMSA, busy pursuing our own strategic equity partners, so which we would like to present to the business rescue practitioner. There's a lot of appetite for the Mango brand and the Mango business, but whether it will be allowed to be carried on with the department's blessing is another story.
So you'd like an opportunity as employees to actually be involved in the rescuing, in the running of a new Mango airline if this one truly is not revived, just like SA Express workers who are still waiting for that agreement to go through?
Yes, we would love to. We've been keen and we've worked with the business rescue practitioner for the last 3 months. We presented financial models about what we think the business can achieve. So we're very committed to a restructured, profitable Mango, which will create jobs. The minister and his team of subordinates there should be concentrating about retaining and creating jobs. Their actions speak quite to the contrary. The thousands and thousands of jobs that have been lost in the aviation sector in this last year, it's unconscionable.
Jordan Butler, the chairperson of the Mango Pilots Association, telling us there about their wishes that government could actually give them a chance to actually bid for Mango Airlines to be run by workers if government does indeed not intend to actually revive the airline. Thank you very much for your time, Jordan.